in this track, y'all. Let me see how everything sounds. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Looks pretty good. Sounds good. Had to reposition. Everything after the race, so I'm trying out new things again, always trying to make it better for you. 1 second, hold on. We're just fixing some stuff that I broke. Okay, checking in. Background music podcast. Roger that. Audio sounds good. Actually, we could move over. That's crazy. So let's see what the race sounds like to you. Just doing some recon laps for the boys over at Shadow Motorsport. So we're gonna do a quick mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Not horrible. Okay, recon. Let's see how they run this lap. You can't see what I'm seeing. I'm going over another team's see how they do this stuff. So it looks like I've never raced Road America. I've never raced the McLaren, so this is all new for me, y'all. Fourth gear into turn 1. Eat the curb. Float to the outside, obviously. Third gear. Rumble strip. Inside. Mid apex. Ride the curb on the outside over the apex. Over the rumble strip. Up the gears. Up the gears, up the gears, up the gears. Kink at turn 4, which is not really a turn, but okay. Brake marker, 2,500 meters. Down to second gear. Eat some curb. Ride the little parking lot there. Up the gears again. Stay in third. Drop to second. Inside rumble strip. Outside rumble strip. Walk through third. Slight lift, upshift over to turn 7. Second gear for that tight left-hander over the curbs, parking spaces, whatever. No lift. Oh, lift halfway through. The spoon. Keep it tight until you see the bridge. Keep going. Flat out over the rumble strips at turn 11. Barely missed the DRS sign. Keep going flat out into turn 12, which is going to be down to... Ooh, I missed that braking zone. It's early. Looks like it starts at the 400-meter mark. Down a second. Make that an aggressive mid-apex right-hand turn. Up the gears. Maybe a light lift through that little kink at the turn 13, then down a second for the right-hander. And the start-finish straight. Okay. Looks good to me. This back where I want it. Let's walk through this. Never raced this car before, so... Let's learn. How do the feet look? Feet look good. Feet look good. Probably could use a little bit more of the pedals than my feet. Actually, that's pretty solid. We're loaded in, and let's go racing. Boom shakalaka. Got the chat up here. Chat looks good. It's kind of small. Do we need Fanal Lab open? Good lord. So disconnect the wheel. Start that up. We had no inputs earlier on the wheel. New car, new problems. She seems connected. There we go. That's the wheel I wanted. Third gear. It's alright. It's first lap in. Kicks. A lot of torque in this car. Ooh. Deep. Let's do this at 85%. Also, I'm going to move the camera over so I can see a little bit better. Getting a lot more in my living room than I'm used to. Maybe we'll put you right here. Actually, we'll put you right where you used to be. Tight. Whatever ones are kicking it. PRS thing is gone. Flat. Almost missed it. Flat do this kink, right? Nope. It's a lift. That's a lift. That's a lot bigger of a kink than I thought it would be. And flat. Tires look okay. Push briefly. Should be third to there. This would be second because of a tighter right hand. Probably right here. Brake later. More speed mid-apex there. Line left, line left, line left. Third through here, that should be flat. Break at the 2. More speed, maybe just keep Probably third gear. Lift. Stronger on the steering wheel. Middle apex. Pretty flowy. I like this track. I like this car. Line straight. Look for the markers now. Where are they? Should be on the left side. So that's different. They're hidden. Turbo is nuts. Now look for it again. I'd say the 300 mark. Nope, 200 next time. Ooh, maybe not. That is not track limits there. That's nice. Oh, there's that blind turn. Okay. That's the turn I thought I was entering. Oh, very lovely. I like that. That's flat. Grab so much speed. About 2,500. Maybe even sooner or later. Oh yeah, there's a lot more time to be had there. Light turn. Ah. Okay, interesting. So, one, I gotta move the chat overlay. I don't like where that is. So let's do... move it... let's say there so I can see my splits. Very nice. That's there now. What was I doing? Last lap 212. Okay. I like that. Not bad for second ride in. They said they were doing 201s. Let's see what they're doing. 209. 210. So I just gotta shave off 2 seconds off my time. Not a bad start to the stream. So they're doing 209s. I think we could do a lot faster than that. All right, data's up. Chat, I like that camera. Probably put that in performance mode now. I'll just monitor the other chats. Looks good. So let's see, we got, they're very hidden. Let's do another slow lap, get the speeds, the temps up. This is the second gear turn. Probably want to do this at the 100. Because it's, again. This thing is torquey. Alright. There's the tire temps. A little bit more obvious. Probably brake at the 200 meter mark there. Bring it in. Cold tires. That's where I did it last time. And then this one's interesting. So lift. No, I'd probably. I wonder what they're doing on that one. Maybe a brake sooner. Flat. That should be flat. Tires up to temp, free to push. Nice, one lap. We can do that on one lap. I love that. So let's try braking after the second set of cones, which will be 3, 2. For a little bit more security, we'll brake just a little sooner. This time. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, trail brake better, Mendoza. Trail brake better. Take that one a little bit more gently. That's flat. Oh, not quite flat. A lot more out of that. Sorry, I was looking for a different braking point. This is flat. So this car is a little bit more choppy in terms of the inputs it requires to get the most out of it. is. And probably the one here. Last lap was a 2:12.4. Do better. Just after the 2. I broke too soon. At the 2. Sharp. Wide, about a third of the way, and then we have flat. I love that. That's great. A little wide. Flat. Love that. Brake a lot later. Okay, so we're learning the limits of the track. That's great. Let's see what we can do here. What is this? We did 2:10, 3. That comes up quick. Better trail braking there will give us about another half a second. And we are going to brake just after the 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, between the 3 and the 2 next time. This is the 2. Yeah, that's the 2. Roger. Wide, then we flat out to the end. Oh, I like the physics of that. That feels good. Flat again. Slight lift. Flat into the apex. Okay, let's see what this braking mark looks like. Okay, let's go back. I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing here, y'all. Let's look at my laps here. I'm getting some bad data from the chat right now. Let's look at the, so what do we got here? Fuel used. Okay, so let's go to the garage and see. Okay, so give me the fuel. $110. What the? Am I using the right car? Hymo Rodam X. Hymo Rodam 6263720S CR. I'm in the right car. $110 of fuel. 110. How much do I use per? So let me look at this dash. So we got water temp, battery volts, last lap 210.2, 6 laps. Fuel used. Fuel last lap 3939. Okay, well, let's wait. Give me some torque. Alright, so we want to brake. I'd say we'll go through another slow lap and see where that braking mark is. Brake at the 2. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Let's see what one more tires will get us there. Braking marker. Oh, that's why. cones are the braking markers. Just after the 3 next time. Be breaking this time right now. So fuel use 3.9. So let's see, maybe it's my setup settings. Show me the UI interface. I need a unit metric. Let's put in metric and see if that shows me what they're seeing. Oh, okay. Ah, there it is. What's going on? There he is. Hey, just bad data, dude. I'm used to using metric for cars. I actually measure. I'm American, dude. I measure everything else in imperial. But my UI here was so bizarre. So yeah, okay. For your reference. Also, if you're here with me, I'm just testing. I just got in this car. Now, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to leave it in metric. We're going to have, yeah, fuel last lap, 104. Right? Full tank is 29. So this thing is good for 29 laps. Okay. I don't understand. I was just wondering mind. My team was in the tie. Oh. Oh. Yeah, because I'm doing a Strat Recon for you guys, so. Yeah. If that's cool. Strat Recon for Shadow Motorsport, right? Because I'm not really doing anything for my channel right now. Just testing. August 22nd, Daytona 24 hours. Okay. Unless you want me to change it, I can change it. But let me walk you through a lap and see. Because I haven't. You decided to go with the Lambo. Oh, dude, I'm racing a McLaren. So is it Lambo or McLaren? Because I like this car for this track. You're going to get some good fuel usage and good temps. But, I mean, it's up to you. You guys do what you need to do. I'm just saying, this car is, like, killer on this track. Let me get the speeds up. I'm still learning the braking markers. But let me see what you're seeing. Adjust. Should be marginally better. It's loud for me, too. I didn't know how loud it would be for you. Let's see. So, one thing about this car I'm seeing. So increase my voice. All right, let me. This car is really easy to get into the temperature window, so I'm just gonna fix that and adjust that. Let me take it off of. There we go. Oh, here's part of it. Yeah, that's a big part of why you can't hear me. My mic's not near where my face is. Okay, so are we doing Lambo or are you guys doing Lambo or McLaren for this? I can get the right car. Lambo. Oh, well then shit. I'm racing the wrong car. That's too bad. I was really enjoying this one. Because this car gets in the temp window so easily, dude. For qualifying purposes, I love it. Alright, so switch to the Lambo. I'm using a setup so I just got. Alright, how do you get into the pits from here? Alright, give me the spec on the Lambo and give me your setup. Let me see. But you are using the Lambo. Just confirm so I can get the right car on this track. This thing temps up so well. Well, that's too bad. Alright, well, shoot me your best setup on the so I can decide between Lambo or Geo.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay, 1 second. Let me buy the Lambo. Give me the Lambo car. Maybe I have it. I doubt it, but let's see. Go to my. Make sure you can't see this. Got my credit card information on there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't mind. It's fun to learn new cars. So let's see. Go to the shop.
Move it.
Shop. There we go. Lambo what? Lamborghini GT3. Where is it? The Huracan. I'm gonna add that to my cart. Right? It's Huracan GT3. Roger that. I will be more cautious. Let's see. Okay, so Lambo GT3. And we can... I didn't know you could buy the Mercedes F1 car. That's cool. And then Aston. Well, then there you go. Let's see. Aston Martin GT. I also want the Aston Martin GT3, so I'm going to... Just for my own personal. Yep, roger that from now on. License required. What license? What license is required to drive that car? Can I even drive it? All right. So, cart. Then things will be set up differently. You watch. All right. So, in the meantime, so it's Lambo GT3 Evo in Road America is what we're testing today. I can do that. Give me a second to quit the simulator and finish my transaction. Where is it? It was here. Aston Martin at some point. I had a dream about it, so we're gonna try it out. Turn to transaction. Alright. Put in the chat what I need to be racing. You're all good. Yeah. Just send me what you've got set up for that car. Let me load it up and give it a go, see what data I come up with. And it's bought, right? Spot. Cool. So, iRacing test. We're taking the Lambo. I've not raced a Lambo before. Recon. Load that up. Roger, roger. All right then. To funds. All that being said, let's race this car. Hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Send me what you got, what you want to rock as your setup, and let me give it a go. now we are back. Okay, we got the right car, right? You can't see it because it's so new to me. 23 degrees. Is that... Dude, are we back in metric or are we imperial? Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. We are back in imperial. So that means this is Fahrenheit. Okay, well, we'll just have to gauge when the tires are on in an imperial. That's a lovely car. Okay, let's see what this car can do. Didn't like that. Ooh, this is a rocky car. Interesting. God, I hate that screen in the middle. And she feels nimble. There we go. A little bit more temps. Okay, so not the brakes I want. Ooh, she feels rickety as hell. It doesn't sound good. I don't know how I like this car. This is your safe setup. Don't know how I like those brakes. Now I just gotta do a recon lap to see how I feel the car before I really start to push it. Come on. Does that buzzer mean it doesn't like how I brake? What does that buzzer mean? I've never heard a car do that before. Is it telling me stop pressing the brake so hard? This flat. We can. Very nice. bounces weird on this car. That McLaren felt so planted. I mean, I'm not taking the car. I'm just making comments. I've never driven this car before. Maybe in Gran Turismo. Maybe Gran Turismo. Try using the cones this time. Wrong corner. This one's the second gear one. Damn. DRS enabled. This is a sharp left. So about yeah. Ay. This is what happens when it's not your car. Why does it not like me doing that? Oh, it's probably telling me. Alright, so my car just sucks then, huh? I got a defective one. It's probably because I'm too aggressive on the shifts. Yeah. Like those spikes in the res probably mean I'm reaching the rev limiter. So that's good to know for engine braking purposes, that it doesn't like that. Okay. That'll affect your gearbox. You may have failure if I keep driving like this. Slight lift there in this car. Interesting. Less lift there. Better there. Carry more speed there as well. This car may require a little bit more input on the brakes sooner. It's not engine braking with me. Yeah, I really don't like that. Probably telling me to stop engine braking. Whew. Much better. Better on the car. Alright, that's off track. Yeah, it's telling me to stop engine braking. I'm doing it a little too aggressively. 4.3, so that comes out to understand that car better. More speed there, so let's stay in third for that last turn. And stay in third here, I guess. Aggressively, yes. Lap 5. Just after the 3. Stay in third. Nope. Haha. I don't like that turn at all. I'm doing that all wrong. Yo, dog. Just testing. Ah, damn, that is second gear. Or more brake. Okay, try it again. Lap 7, no, lap 6, so right on cue. Save fuel somewhere. It's all-wheel drive? Huh. Explains why we don't like each other so much. Apex, more speed. Just pushing limits. Alright. Now we just need to keep it on track. That's what happens when you never race the track before. This is my first time here, and I actually get why people really love this track. Better engine braking there is necessary. Keep it on track, Mendoza. I missed my braking zone. Alright, so we know what this car can do. Just gotta work on the braking zones. Well, I know what the car can do, it doesn't seem like it likes to do it. That's lap 8. Using a little less fuel than you guys. Alright, let's see. Get better times here. Time here. Better there. Alright, 2 more laps, look at data. lose all my time in the second and third sector. That could be third. That's the one I keep getting confused with. Getting all that time in the first sector, but can't hold it. So there's something different that I did there. One more time. Let's see what we can do. Glen either. That should be fun. That's the best I can do. Well, alrighty then. It really does. Wait. Let's see what we're doing here. So 210 average and let's get in the car. Well, no, I don't have the data. Last pit stop, I was pushing it, and especially on those left-handers, but somehow only the front left is suffering. That's 13% at, oh, that's roughly 12%. Yeah, we'll call it 12% on the front left. Front right's fine. Back right. So you're going to lose average somewhere around 9% every 10 laps. And fuel use, what were we using? It was 101. I don't know. I was actually seeing. Let's go back to replay. Lap 10. Cockpit. So 1122 fuel used and 10 laps. So that is roughly 1.01 exactly. 1.012 fuel per lap with 10% after, so 1% tire deg per lap at a full tank of what? At a full tank of 27. So what do we use? Discard. Damn, we burned through half the tank in 10 laps, dude. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. You were saying 20-something laps, 27. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. $210 average with roughly 28 laps per tank. So I'd say you have, solid one. It's a 1-to-1 ratio on everything, brother. You got 1% deg average on your tires. Front left will go first, which means you're probably going to suffer at the end in the third sector and the first sector. The first two left-handers are going to suffer. 1% deg per lap, 1% fuel usage per lap, and what? The problem is the times. So it's 210 average, 212 to be safe. You're going to be under every time. You're going to be at 26 laps a stint, 26 laps before you add a fuel, 26% tires. Yeah, dude, that's a 1-to-1 ratio, but the problem is that your tank is 27 liters, or 27 gallons. 27 gallons! Damn! That's crazy. I didn't know GT cars actually had that much fuel. Huh. Okay, so here's what we'll test next. Let's LIGO. Let's compare. So 1 lap. Let's get the temps up. I forgot she's cold. Okay, what the heck is that sound? Oil pump, huh? That's interesting. Track lets you get your temp up so quickly. I love it. Better it's this setup, but if you wonder what the tire was doing, full stint. Thanks for that, Tom. I had no idea that was a oil pump. We thought it was like a rev limiter. Like telling me, hey, stop driving so shitty on the gears. So we're gonna push it on the fuel this lap. Part was so cool, dude. Yeah, I thought it was telling me I was driving like crap. Carry more speed there. Alright, one more lap where I don't fuck it up. So this is a stint where we are not conserving fuel. Volume's so high, huh? on the track I did that. That's off track too? Okay, now for fuel use. Tell me what the fuel use was. 309, 3 laps, right? Horrible Lyco lap. I'm telling you, dude, my Huracan is defective. I got a bad one. Alright, so at about a second and a half of second 4 of Lyco, brought fuel usage down to 1. Let's try it again. That's my bad. I was trying to do math. tragic Lyco, but let's try it one more time. I got it down to less than a liter, less than a gallon of fuel per lap, just so you can see. A little bit of Lyco in all the corners, probably right there. And then let the car scrub the speed, then add it. Not really too much. A little bit of lift, 1 meter before, and then let the car scrub the speed, then you add gas. This is really where you're gonna save some fuel with that little lift. Hey bud, big update. I just gave you 0.1 of a gallon per lap. Nah, 0.5. So, kind of like Strat 1 that I gave y'all, that more efficient one. See if I can Lyco and not use so much fuel. Yeah, 1 second a lap will give you... we're just shy. You can get 0.05 at 0.96. What do you think? Whoa, 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 whoa. No. No, 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 no. Not doing all that. Alright, hop out for a quick bathroom break. Let's talk. I'm an idiot. You can stick with that first strategy where it's what do we say? Yeah, the 2 hour stints, and just lift and coast for a lap or two. You'll get your buffer that you want for sure. Added 0.05 gallons per lap. And if you look here, these 10 laps here were pushing, learning the track. It's kind of all over the place. Sorry about that. But then I started doing another 5 down here, and then I lift and coasted for the last 2. Even with lift and coast, dude. So that was me learning how to lift and coast. That was me lift and coasting better. And that was ideal right there. That's 209.6 with lift and coast. I did that for the 3 laps there. Tried to learn it. I gained almost 2 seconds. Yeah, gained more than 2 seconds. Then the next one was I gained just under a second and a half, and then finally at 209.6, that's ideal. Usually for lift and coast, you only want to add 0.9 to 1.1 seconds to your time, your average time, or I guess your best time, your push lap. My push lap looks like it was a 2:08.7, so if you do the math right, 0.9 would give you 209.6. Damn, the math worked out pretty well. 209.6 with Lyco is ideal, and that'll give you 0.05 liters, 0.05 gallons per lap, which means that if you don't like your fuel risk on that first strategy I gave you, then just lift and coast at 209.6 for 4 laps, and that'll give you half a gallon total to pit in. What do you think? And then for anyone else listening, lift and coast LICO is a way of preserving fuel in the tank in the middle of a race. So if you need a buffer or you need to save to have a little bit more fuel to push towards the end on fresher tires, for example, LICO is an amazing tool. You lift into a corner just about 100 meters before you normally would start braking. Just ease off the gas, ease off. Don't let up entirely, because then you might as well just be braking at that point, because you are in fact braking. It's the resistance of the transmission is already going to slow your car down, not by much, but you know, you don't want to. If you do that let off immediately, that's lap 15 right there. That added almost 3 seconds, so 2.5 seconds to my average lap time. But if you ease off the throttle into a corner, brake as you normally would, except you're going to want to let the tires scrub the last bit of speed that you would normally keep the brakes on for trail braking. Let off the brakes a little bit sooner with the input, and then your steering will start to scrub the speed for you into the turn. That will allow you to make sure you hit your points when you're doing what we call LICO. And then there's no real sense in easing onto the throttle. You're just going to be really slow. So throttle back up like you normally would. And then keep doing that. Lift and coast into the corner. Ease off the trail braking a little sooner with some steering input, and that will give you your scrub speed you need to make your apex and your exit. And see how much fuel you'll save. That helps you develop a strategy. Let me put this in the chat for y'all. Right, you can hear me now, right? Okay, yeah. Mic's just a little bit far. Right there. Anyway. Little lesson in LICO for you. See what people be saying before I log off. Actually, let's learn this track. I've got about another 7 minutes to go. Let's see if we can push this car. Let's see what it can do. Gotta memorize some of those braking points personally. There's a lot that I could carry a lot more speed into. I think you're supposed to be able to do this in 204, 202, something like that. Roger. 1 second while I do that. New setup loaded. Let's see what this one does. Shouldn't affect fuel usage too much. There's only so much you can do, right? I'll do 5 laps pushing to see if I can hit my brake marks, and I'll do 5 laps with LICO. Give me some rough guess. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. There's something in that turn that my car does not like. Not a lot of front back shift, so engine braking doesn't really make a lot of sense. Oh, still cold. Still cold. Come on, give me some temps. Come on, man. It's supposed to be hotter than that by now. There she goes. Although it could be the setup. Is this less downforce? I didn't even check. Woo! That is less downforce. Oh no, could use that one better. Let's see what it does. So these are push laps. Point right at 1. Take that wider. Doesn't have the back end like I like, but damn, I tried to save it. Okay. Could use more downforce. Sorry. Try this again. No, I'm not. I'm just testing. They sent me a Discord chat about trying to figure out Strat, so I came up with something. And now I'm just kind of experimenting with a couple things here. So there's Strat A, Strat B that we're going for. If you check their chat, you'll see what I'm talking about. The problem with Strat A is it runs it a little close to the fuel limits that they are not comfortable with. Dude, Daytona, is it 24 hours or? Because I want to do that. Damn, Michael, pay attention. Of August, 24 hours, 12 hours. I saw you using that in the court earlier. GTP is what, Porsche? That's P-Cup? Or what is GTP? So, hypercars. Oh snap! I've never raced one of those before. Could be fun. I don't know anything about hypercars, other than the Vantage I drove in Gran Turismo one time. Except Formula Car. Yeah, for sure. I love Daytona, and if it's 24 hours, that one, give me the night stint. Dude, I started iRacing on Daytona at night. I love it. One of my favorite things to do. Anyway, so push laps now on this setup. Let's see. Doesn't have nearly as much rear wing as I was used to. That's on me. Perfectly fine by me. It's gonna require a lot of lift on those flat out corners. This is an interesting setup. I don't know how I like the setup because the straights, well, you got a couple good straights to be doing flat out, but my feeling on this one is you're going to lose out on a lot of these corners where you could be making up speed, or time rather, catching up to cars. Like right here, normally it's flat out for me. On this setup, it requires a little bit of a lift. Could also be the ride height, but I don't see that as being a problem. Carry a lot more speed through there. That's the wide angle we wanted. I just gotta be more confident in it. Let's see if we have the straight line speed. See, there it is again. interesting setup, to say the least. Very predictable on the high-speed corners. I like that. Speed there. What lap is this? Lap 4? One more lap after this. Lift here. Yeah, that costs me time, but it's a faster car, or at least the way that I drive. Damn. Thought we had the time there. Very nice setup. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. All right, so. Verdict. Both setups are great. Setup number 1 from earlier, a lot more reliable. Way more reliable. You can push it. Let's look at tire dag. So I can compare. Interesante. Was not expecting that. Okay. Thoughts. Setup number 2 does not require LICO, and you can run 208s at 1 gallon per lap. Easy. Right? If the total's how many gallons is in this thing? Let's see. So you got, oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I wish you could show me previous stints though. Yeah, you can knock out 27 laps in that easy. 27 at 208, 27 times 208 is 56, 7, some change. So you'll be shy, but your laptop, your total pits will come out to, if you do 1 per driver, it's a minute 40. You're going to be shy, brother. Someone's going to have to extend or LICO, but this is going to be a tough race, one way or another. Average pits, what, 140 with tires and driver change, or 201? So that's 54 plus, let's just call it 2.5. So that's 56.5. Might as well just replace the tires, dog. Yeah, that would be my theory. All right. Well, head into the chat if y'all want to talk. I got that car having fun. Hey. Well, y'all have any questions? Anything else you want me to run on this thing? Or I could just put it on the Discord, but I think that's a fun little car. That's a nice little setup, that second one. But Strat is going to suffer one way or another, for sure. Well, alrighty, we got some good information on strategy there. I got to drive the McLaren, which was fun, and then I found out that is not the car that will be rocked later, so I got to drive the Lambo, the Huracan. Haven't driven one of those since, I think, Gran Turismo when I first got into racing games. Holds up. It's a little unsettling at first. It's very rickety feeling, but it is a race car after all. I mean, it's a It's a road car, but it is a race car nonetheless. That being said, great car, great setups all around. These guys are really building some good stuff, and would make a few tweaks. Actually, I'm kind of curious about this other one. Let's see. So that last setup. Let's see. Rear wing angle 7. Diff preload. Feet per pound. Maybe change that diff preload. About the height. How are we on the height? 2 inches long. Very interesante. All right, y'all. Well, that's my verdict on this. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be on the Discord, and I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna be. I might be on later. It looks like we've got. What do we got racing today? Let's look at the official leagues. GT3 in Oran Park. Which one's Oran Park? I don't know Oran Park. Never seen it before. I don't think I've raced Oran Park before. So we got Oran Park, and then we've also got Lime Rock. I was suffering through Lime Rock. But I was also just lived in Rental Cup, Sprint Series, Virginia International Raceway. Haven't been there in a while. That could be tight. If I remember which one that is. Yep. That could be tight. I think that was actually where my very first race on iRacing was here. Virginia International Raceway. It'll be fun. Gotta go back to work. I do want to try it all. Let's just do a couple practices. What car do we want? The Vantage? Oh, the McLaren? Let's take the McLaren. I was having fun with that car. Let's just try it out. Let's get a couple practice rounds in. Just a couple of practice laps. I haven't raced it in a while. I think that could be fun. I gotta shave because I gotta go to court tomorrow. Looking a little haggard. Oh, and now we can join the practice session. It'll be fun. McLaren. I've always wanted to race the McLaren. The boys were telling me they were thinking of racing the McLaren earlier. Never had the chance. And I saw a couple of other drivers driving it. And I thought, hey, this would be a good excuse to buy that car. So we bought the McLaren. And I got my special livery on it, son. Oh, well, we got disconnected because everything got reset. So while that's doing that, base setup on that. F4. Finish sending that Discord message. Let's see what this car does. What it do? What it do? You're kidding me. Don't tell me that damaged the car. Yep, I forgot this racetrack. With this car when I need it to shift. for sticking with me, guys. I'm just practicing this track. I haven't been on Virginia International in a while. And I like this McLaren. F that DRS sign. We didn't like it anyway. Ah! That's because it's just me, dude. Very cool. Very cool car. Ah, missed it. It's alright, I was distracted. I'm thinking about work. That's a good thing, though. Alright, we had fun. Got the verdicts in on 2 strats. Got the verdict in on 3 cars. 2 cars. 2 cars. And also, look at this livery, son. Oh. Oh. back a lap. Yeah, boy. Oh. Oh, wait, go back another lap. I want to look at my livery, dude. There we go. Look at that thing. It's beautiful. Very cool, dude. Very cool. Oh shit, I forgot to post something. Damn. Oh, sorry. I was posting to my business firm page thing. All right, y'all. That was a blast. Thanks for sticking around for a little bit of testing. I love Strat, so if you have any questions about strategy and want to figure it out for your race, let me know. I'm always here. Love to help. Be seeing y'all down the road.